What is going on, Nitro gang? Happy Saturday night. Oh, you probably want to know why this RC Car Action magazine is pink, don't you? Bro, did this magazine go outside, get a tan? Where is the Revo? Well, I got you covered. If they make new magazines pink to make us think we play with Barbies, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to pull out a vintage 2004 RC Car Action where there's no pink. There's only Revo. Get it? Revo is a color. So we're going to talk about this magazine today. In fact, today marks, well, I don't want to say today, but the special celebration is the Revo hits 20 years old. This is a 2004 magazine. Time for a party. And this just got delivered yesterday. Anybody here, I just got a question for you though. Anybody here play with Barbie? I'm just curious. We got any Barbie lovers in here? Of course we don't have any Barbie lovers. Get real. You see this? I always knew this was Fruit Loop stuff over here. Crawlers and pink covers? Are they for real? Like, are they for real? This magazine is pinker than my face. Okay? I was in the sun a lot today. All right, let me say hello to everyone that is here, and then we will continue talking about the best. We got Terra Curry here in the stream. How you doing, man? He goes, happy birthday to Nitro Sandy. Tomorrow is Sandy's birthday. All right. There we go. We got Mad Season. How you doing? Andrew Pope is here with us. Nitro Queen Melissa RC. John Hensley RC. Benjamin Martinez. Corey is here. Andrew Surrey. All right, guys. Do you think Sandy wants to come down and say hello to all of us? I mean, the thing is, he's not really that allowed into this particular area. What happens is he will literally hide under the largest RC, and he'll sit there for 3 hours because he's a Nitro head. What can I tell you? All aspects. How you doing, man? CLZ, Lil John, Nicholas Hill. He goes, what is the car behind you, good fella? The Big Boys Toys, how you doing? Canon Stuff, the car behind me. Are we referring to this over here? It's a Toyota Trueno. It's sickening. That's the body. It's a HPI Nitro RS4 3. You understand that the chance of there being like an HPI behind me is about 99%. It's more accurate than something that begins with co and ends with vid. Okay, can't say it. It starts with co, ends with vid. You put that two together, they go hand in hand. Terra Curry, thank you, bro. The Nitro Sandy birthday cake made out of cat food donation. Hey, Melissa, you want to show them what Nitro Sandy likes to eat? He likes Shiba. All right, we'll talk about it later. But for real, you know, you guys know I've been a subscriber of this magazine a long time. And I don't want to... Oh, John Hensley, thank you, bro, to Nitro Sandy. Melissa, could you think we could find him? Is he hiding right now? So I'm going to be straight with you guys. He's a little mad at us today. The reason is we left him alone all day. I was out busy with my buddy Ben today. We were doing some sickening RC repairs, restorations, conversations, grilling up some beef steaks. But what we weren't doing, you know what we weren't doing? We were not reading pink magazines. I mean, they really went beyond rationality right here. Somebody needs to tell them what is going on. Okay, Lotus 420, yeah. Well, why is there a pink everything on this cover? I mean, you know what? I've been saying for a long time, we still got to subscribe. There's still a possibility of them including Nitros in the future. They went too far. They went where no Nitro has gone before, and that is to the pink side. All right? Now, I know there's a popular YouTuber, I think she's a female, based on the looks of, let's say, the hair, okay, and the general body composition, you know, close to zero muscle level, of course. She definitely has a pink crawler, my bros. She definitely has a pink crawler. This is not the, you know, the word that begins with B and ends in est awareness. This is not that. Actually, damn, I think it is. I stand corrected. This is for the cause. Melissa, come over here, slap me. Melissa, throw this air filter at me as hard as you can. I deserve to be punished. In fact, I didn't read it because the pink pissed me off. This is for awareness. I take it back. You know what? I'm going to find their charity after and donate a 20. Melissa, take this air filter, throw it at me as hard as you can, so that way I never put down useful causes. I should have been more informed. So take this, go ahead, throw this at me. Melissa, pick this up and throw it at me. No, you got to walk over here. Come on, what are you doing about? Then we're going to review the magazine. I feel bad now. You know what? Don't judge a magazine by its cover. I did that. I did it. But I stand behind what I say. Unlike that guy that killed the Kyosho F1. That guy is a disaster. Take this. Back all the way up. I'm going to go as far back as possible. Hold on. You guys, she's going to throw it at me. Back up a little bit so you don't blind me. I only got 2 eyes. Okay, go ahead. I'm a target. Throw it at me real hard. Ah! What else could she throw? Do we want to give her something else to hit me right there in the boob? Which makes sense because this is for the awareness. It literally got me in the boob. Melissa, throw this vintage receiver at me now. Okay, she's going to throw it at me. When you throw it at me, pretend you're like a pitcher. You're A-Rod. You're A-Rod and you're dating J-Lo. Back up a little bit. Get a swing, guys. You want Melissa? How you doing there? Hugh Robinson. Melissa just throwing things at me. There's no funny business going on. I made a boo-boo. Throw it at me. Pretend I'm A-Rod, and I'm gonna defend myself. How you doing there, RPM Nitro? I'm just getting beat up. Throw it at me real hard. Ah! What else could you throw at me? I'm looking at things over here. I don't know. She's gonna throw a wheel at me this time. Throw a wheel. Come on. Get the wheel. Melissa, throw the wheel. After the wheel, I think 3 strikes, and I've remanded myself. Lotus 420 goes, throw a taco. No, bro, I got no tacos. You understand? Tacos in this household, I would eat them. They would not get thrown. Cheese, maybe. Throw the tire at me. Back up, and I want you to go like this, like Al Bundy. By the way, Al Bundy's a Democrat. Al Bundy is anti-Trump, everybody. Guy played polk high, 4 touchdowns in 1 game, and the guy is a Democrat. Does that even make any sense to anybody here? What the hell is going on? What world are we living in? Okay? All right, throw that at me real hard. Back up. I want you to hit me right here. Where? In the pink. Hit me in the pink. Ah! That hit me in the stomach. Okay, let's get real. It was worth it, okay? When you make a mistake, you get people to beat you up. All right, that's what happens. That's how you get tougher. All right, anyway, guys, for real, this is Crawlers for a Cause. We got to support the causes. High probability, many of us will get a form of something in the future. So let us open up the mag and do a little review, shall we? By the way, yes, the Revo, 20 years old. And honestly, I can say I remember the very, very first Revo that I had. 2004 when it came out. And honestly, it was revolutionary. Compass, how you doing, bro? Compass over here, keeping it real, keeping it savage. I like that. Yo, Melissa, do you think we could get Sandy? Is he angry at me right now? We left him alone all day. Okay, let's get down to business. And we're going to talk about the mags, all right? Oh, Sergio M goes, great video today, bro. Thank you, man. So that Revo, you guys might have seen. I think what happened is, well, you know what happened. The bearings failed. Probably one too many wheelies. You know, those clutch bell bearings in the Traxxas, they're actually kind of crap. You really want to go with like a proper Protec bearing. Or, you know, new ones, obviously. You saw the clutch bell was pretty bad. And I did some wheelies, and it has Savage wheels. Probably put a lot of extra stress on it. So, you know, whatever. It's all good. The other thing is, I was convinced it was a bad clutch. But in fact, the bearings, both of them. In my life so far, I have never really had both bearings go bad at the same time. It's literally just never happened. Usually, one bearing goes bad. It makes like a noise. The clutch kind of sucks. And then you could tell. In this case, both bearings killed. And the clutch, due to the fact the clutch bell was wobbling so much, probably the clutch itself was destroyed as well. But the spring did not let go, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, let us continue. Thank you guys for showing up today. In fact, this stream is a little late. That is because my coffee machine took too long. I'm kidding. That is not why. That is because I was stuck in some sickening nightmare traffic on my way home. I'm not going to disclose the day I had, but the day I had was a fabulous day with my good best friend over there. All right, let us continue. So, mag time, baby. And you know, it's very rare that you're actually going to hear an opinion and long-term kind of historical review and data from a person that owned one of these trucks when they were brand new. So, I'm a little honored. I'm a little honored, okay? Who here thinks Melissa should throw something else at me because I deserve it, okay? No Music RC goes, do you know what time it is? It's time to crack her open. Damn, my face looks real fat in the video, huh? Yo, Melissa, why don't you tell me to go on a diet? You could tell me. You guys think I should go on a diet? I should probably go on a little diet, okay? When your face starts looking fat in the video, it's okay to tell yourself that. Listen, if you ain't gonna be truthful with yourself, who's gonna be truthful with you? We live in a society where people just tell each other white lies. We live in a society where fact-checking is not a thing. The fact is, this Toyota Trueno is sickening, right? Okay, let's continue. I'm going to switch over to camera view. Here we go. Let me adjust the lighting. Thank you guys for showing up. Like I said before, we got the anniversary special RC car action. The Traxxas Revo turns 20 years old. This is a 2004 issue. And the newest RC car action magazine, while it's very, very pink, Crawlers for a Cause. A pair of custom Vanquish rock crawlers built for, well, that awareness. Sickening. Let's see what else they got in the bottom over there. Oh, this is the new Losie, whatever they got. The one that hits like, what, 19 miles an hour? The one that everyone bought thinking they were really fast, but in fact, they just got close to a zero hobby grade RC. I mean, I guess it's alright if you're racing stuff like, you know, Tamiya's are popular for that reason too. You want to go real slow. I guess that makes sense. Me, personally, don't want to go real slow. Right. Let me set up the lights. We will continue. You guys let me know if you could see okay. By the way, this is the HPI C12 engine from yesterday. Still needs some work. I'm going to work on assembling all this tomorrow. If you guys missed the stream last night, let me just do a little recap on this engine. This is the very rare HPI Novarasi made engine. You could tell it has crazy fins all over. Arturo SL, how you doing? And this is, pretty sure this is called like a universal crankshaft where you could pretty much adjust anything you want. So we have a threaded shaft that turns into a pilot shaft. Very useful. Rusty Nail, how are you, man? Long time no see. Happy that you are back. 3-needle carburetor. Very, very rare. So this is a Novarasi, by the way. C12, when you see it, C12. You basically take explosives, C4 times them by 3, and you get C12. It's pretty straightforward stuff. All right. Yo, Melissa, do you think people don't appreciate my humor? I think they don't. It's okay. It's no big deal. Let's flip the page. You guys let me know how good the quality is. Oscar Cuendo, how you doing, man? All right. You guys are coming to the RC track. You let me know when. I will be there. Although in terms of video making, I ran into a little bit of a problem. It seems yesterday I updated my GoPro firmware. I think it killed it. Okay. I am, for some reason, no longer able to transfer videos efficiently. I'm going to have to get another camera. Maybe a DJI. Yeah, GoPro really pissing me off with their software compatibility these days, to be honest with you. Okay, this guy's called, what is that, Adam Drake? All right, that's the Drake. He got his own RC channel now. He does the Drake break-in method, and people constantly asking about the Drake break-in method. It's literally just heat cycles. Okay, let us continue. So long ago, there were a lot of awesome RC ads. Do you guys want to see the kind of ads in the newest RC magazine? I'm just curious. Does anybody want to see the ads in this mag? I'll find an ad for you. You want to see an ad? There's probably an air conditioner ad. Yep. Oh, here we go. A generator ad. Did you ever think you would grow up and find a home generator ad in a RC magazine? It's pretty nasty. It's nastier than cold French fries at McDonald's. Mini Mechanical, welcome, man. Oscar Quendo, bro, you tell Shane to text me for when he wants to go. We got the hookup, and we got the nitros. Well, you got more of them, of course. I already know that. But hopefully we're able to record something. But yeah, I've run into a roadblock on my end. It's quite unfortunate. For some reason, there's some kind of issue going on. Okay, let's flip. We're just going to cover mostly the nitro stuff. I like this guy's haircut. This guy's haircut is awesome. I'm saying this is 2004. People had like weird spiky hair. That guy from the Food Network, what's that guy's name? With the Food Channel, with the spiky white hair. He was popular back then. Okay? Billy Easton. Billy, baby, Billy. All right. Let us continue, everyone. I'm going to zoom in. Yes, Guy Fieri. That's the guy's name, Guy Fieri. Oh, Tamiya TNX. This, I will say, is probably my current dream RC. I think my current dream RC. You guys might already know I have the Terra Crusher. But the TNX takes things to a whole different level. Eliminates the reverse. We have an OS-built .18 engine. This is what you want. Rory Holler goes, yes, Adam Drake is an awesome dude. Exactly, dude. I watch his channel all the time. By all the time, I mean when he releases a video, which is like once a year. But basically, you could say it's all the time, you know, if it's once a year. TNX, I am on the hunt for you. So if you see one, you holla at a brother. Okay, here we go. Let's continue, everybody. So we have chargers, the cover page over here with the... I guess, well, it's not the cover page, the index. Well, not the index, the glosser. No, it's not called the glosser. It's called, it doesn't matter what it's called. All right. We got some Traxxas stuff. Pretty sickening. Losies, I know. Lucas Stalkup, how you doing? Using those new designed Traxxas T-Max emojis for channel members, of course. I think, guys, I'm going to run that green T-Max tomorrow. What do you think? Should I run the green T-Max? I think it's got to go down. I haven't ran that green T-Max in a while, actually. I think it has to happen. Put that over here. It's gonna look good in the video. All right. Yep. That was my first 3.3 T-Max. That's a T-Max Tony special. Okay, we got the Monster GT. I know our good buddy, All Aspects RC, recently got one of these. He's trying to make it great again. He has a little bit of a way to go, but the engine looked pretty good. I watched his video. If you guys are not subbed to All Aspects RC, hit him up. He got an MGT. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure many of us have them, but he has one that needs work. Therefore, we got to support his behind. Don't want to curse, okay? Don't want to curse, all right? Arturo SL, how you doing? He goes, if I came to the track with my hoss, would you let me try playing with a nitro? Well, man, it's hard to say. I'm going to have to check out your driving skills. The thing is, nitros are a whole different thing. You really have to be cognizant. I'm going to use the word cognizant of mechanical failures. In an electric RC, it's a little bit different. Alex, hey, Keela, how are you? You know, you really have to try to prevent, well, runaways, I would say. Maybe I'll give you a little quiz on a runaway. I'm going to ask you, give me 2 reasons that you could cause a runaway in a nitro. If people here could come up with 2 reasons you can get a nitro runaway, I will give you a little test lap. Go ahead. 2 reasons, baby. Damn, Radar, how you doing, goes, he had a TNX and he lost it in a move. That's sad, man. That's sad. I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. I'm sorry that happened to you. All right, we're going to continue. So one of the interesting things on the AE21, which is the team associated, is the dual start system. And I know All Aspects RC he is missing this coupler right here. So this is basically a roto start style coupler, kind of just like you know, you can get them on Amazon, on eBay used. The thing is, you're sometimes better off just buying a new engine. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. All right, Doug Boy, how are you? He goes with an answer. Radio signal lost receiver, battery died. 2 answers. Well, bro, I will give you a little lap. I will give you a lap. Another pop quiz. What do you do to the battery when you stick it into a nitro? That's the question. What do you do to a battery when you stick it into a nitro? There's one thing you can do to it. Praying is not one of them. Who remember this? This smart balance trays. Well, it's a discharger, I think. It's a discharger. Nicholas Hill goes zip tie it. I would say if you can get a zip tie to fit in the battery box, yes. But probably the best thing to do is to tape it around it. You want to tape around it. That will prevent anything, and it's not going to take up a lot of space. You want to tape the battery box. The AA holder itself, rather. All right, let us continue, everybody. Tape it, John Hensley. That's right, that's right. Yo, Melissa, do you think we can go find Sandy? Is he sleeping right now?
Yeah, sleeping.
Oscar Quendo, correct. Tape around it. Trust me, I have seen so many runaways from just one of the batteries in the battery box coming loose. The reality is, oh, dude, X-Mods. I can't believe it. I found the X-Mods right here in the mag. Let's pull out the X-Mods. Yo, Melissa, where's my X-Mods?
I don't know.
Here's one. Dude, I love these X-Mods. Well, you guys might have seen this already. This is the X-Mods Evolution, 2nd gen. Arguably, in my opinion, cooler than the Mini Z. And substantially cheaper. Substantially cooler and cheaper. I think the VP of the Nitro Gang, Corey, over here, drives this in real life. I'm pretty sure he does. Sickening. The X-Mods are not really hobby grade, but they are super fun. How you doing there, Pizza and Nitro? Happy to see you here, man. All right, let's continue. We got some electric minis over here. Pretty nonsense. I don't really care about that. Power steering. Wow, that is funny. Now, that is a funny ad. You know what's not a funny ad? I'm going to show you not a funny ad. Let me get to it. Yeah, here it is. The new RC Car Action magazine. This ad has zero humor in it. I cannot find a single joke anywhere on this page. There are zero jokes. In fact, if anybody has a marker right now, I will put zero jokes over here. Yo, Melissa, go get me a Sharpie. I think there's a Sharpie on that side by that giant RC. Get me a Sharpie. We need to put zero fun over here. Zero fun. I'm going to put it when she comes back with a Sharpie. All right, let's continue. Power steering, all brand compatible. So back then, they used to rate a lot of this stuff in, oh, wow. Who that? Hometown. She from Banning? Team Orion. Oh, she got an antenna right there. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready to defame this magazine? Are you ready? Zero fun. There we go. Zero fun. Ad. Sickening. Let's roll. We got a lot of Team Associated ads in this generation because Team Associated was going real hard. In fact, some of the best RCs are from this generation, as you might expect. This is the beginning, I would say, of the golden era. Mini Z. The Twin Force. The Twin Force was, it's an electric 18 scale. Pretty much never seen this in real life, though. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that, baby. Oh, this is the electric Thunder Tiger Ducati 999R. Today, I had the pleasure of seeing a Nitro one. You guys wanna take a little sneak peek? You ask me, do you want a sneak peek at a Nitro one? Go ahead. Tell me right here in the comments. Motivate me. I'm looking for the picture of the Nitro. Do you want to see it? I'm just curious. So today somebody asked me, is the Losies Pro Moto good? Tara Curry wants to see it. That is a Thunder Tiger Ducati fit scale next to the quarter scale Pro Moto. Do you understand? It is a factor of like quadruple overall in size. If you thought the fit scale Thunder Tiger Ducati was a big RC, and actually in real life it's not small, this is even bigger. That's right. This one belongs to my good friend Ben right here in the comments. Meticulously maintained. This is in fact the one from my videos in the past. Here's a picture from the rear end. Gives you a little bit of perspective. If you thought the Losie was small, the Losie is actually in fact giant. It hits the grass, and it hits the grass hard. And it's good. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a game changer. It's a game changer. That's right, big boys, sneaky peeky. That's about right, man. It's impressive when you see something like that. It's, you know, it's kind of hard to know, but that's how big these bikes actually were in real life. Let's continue. This is custom stuff over here. What's up, Dirty263? I am not familiar with the bike you just mentioned. I will try to look it up after, man. But thank you for that information. I'm always happy to learn from the viewers and be corrected. Okay, we got a T-Max ad. T-Max, baby. Number one for a million reasons. That's actually really funny. You guys understand? Back then, everything was funny in RC magazines. They had very good marketing people. Today, it's zero fun. There's no fun. Let's see. I'm gonna flip over here somewhere. So in the new magazine, I flipped kind of like to the middle. I don't know if they think this is funny. We are in 2024, and this is a brushed Traxxas Fortec. I'm not sure if this is meant to be a joke. Are we living in the world of idiocracy? Or am I supposed to laugh at this? This is not funny. What should I put over here as a note? I'm going to write something over here. I'm not going to let them get away with putting brushed RCs in the middle of a magazine. What should I put over here? Go ahead, tell me. Yo, Melissa, do we have a pen? No. Okay, I'm going to put over here. I'm going to write it. Boom. That's all we need. 1998 called. And a laughy face. It's literally a joke. I know why they're doing it. They want you to buy their VXL systems. Everything today is sell you trash, get you to upgrade. Guess what? HPI back in the day wasn't doing that. If you had an RS4, you had magic. You want to see a nice RS4? Melissa, they want to see an RS4. I'm going to show you a nice RS4. This right here is a nice RS4. Okay? I got nothing bad to say about it. This is magic. Couple of upgrades. HPI T3.0. Keeping Nitro alive. In fact, the tires are still impressive, in my opinion. And yet, they want me to be happy with a brushed motor? Dude, get real. Get out of here. I'd rather have a 1998 Ford Exploder. Remember the Ford Exploder? Gotta tell you, I kind of like them. Well, let's continue. We got a Inferno Racing Hyper GP4. I've never seen one of these in real life. These appear to be similar to maybe like a Trinity from the time period, a 10 scale Trinity. Sickening. All right, we got ourselves an Inferno 21. That's a Pico 21, isn't it? Yeah, Inferno Pico for sure, baby. 2.4 horsepower. I'm convinced they had more. They didn't advertise correctly. Okay, Team Associated Nitro TC3. This is gold. This is literally gold. Anybody here want to see a real TC3 of mine right now? I will pull a TC3 out. I got TC3s on every single shelf, my bros. Yo, Melissa, are you tall enough to grab that TC3? She's not tall enough. She's not wearing her heels today. Well, why'd you not wear them? I've never had a factory T model. This is impressive, though. When you see the blue, you know it's good. This one has the very rare rear exhaust setup on the factory team one. Never seen this one, in fact, in real life either. But if I'm ever able to get it, I'll be very happy. How you doing there, Nitro Addiction? Happy to see you here, man. Happy Saturday to you. What were you out there doing today? Running, building, fixing, bashing? You know, depending what industry you're in, I could say stripping. But you wouldn't be doing that unless, of course, you're stripping a savage. In which case you would be doing. Right, let us continue. Yo, Melissa, there's a TC3 somewhere. I want you to go find it, please. Go get that TC3 over there. Can you reach that?
No.
Can't reach that? No. Sickening. Look, who here wants to see a TC3? I have yet to really do anything on it. It needs a little bit of work. So go ahead. Do we have a hell yeah for a TC3? Dirty 623 goes. What do I think about a Schumacher Fusion 28? That's a very rare car, man. I do have a Fusion 21. I haven't shown it in the video, but I got one a while back. It was not cheap. Fusion 28 is the top of the line of those models. Now, for real, TC3? No one is giving me a hell yeah. Yo, Melissa, these people don't know the phrases of hell yeah. Okay, we're going to leave you on a very cool page. I might go get the TC3 right here. Dan Davidson said, hell yeah.
Ow.
Don't ow me.
What's that for?
The TC3 Army did it. I didn't do it.
Bullshit.
All right, my bros, I'm going to back this camera up a little. Oh, John Hensley gifted a membership. Secondhand RC, congratulations. You are a channel member. Check that out. You guys ever seen this on the channel? I don't show this one much. This one needs a good amount of work. Factory body. This is the later generation model. You could tell by, well, the carbon fiber kind of applique on the hood. Let me show it to you. This is a really, really nice one, by the way, bros. You're probably almost never going to find one in this overall, as the British gang likes to say, nick. You know, here in the US, we name people Nick. In the UK gang, they say Nick as the word condition. Okay, gotta be able to position it a little. The factory T model, but these are. Is the Wi-Fi real bad? Melissa, can you pause your stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, Benjamin Martinez goes, he likes this black more than the white. Yes, the black is really, really classic. I have one with the white body also. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is position it in this way and show it to you in a different position. From this position, from the top-down view. Things top-down are great. Jump out of airplanes top-down. Land upside down. A bunch of stuff happens. All right. So one of the best things about this model, they came with a 2-speed baby. Now, the very first generation models, yes, we got a 2-speed. And notice the gear pitch. It's very, very fine gears. Not like a regular RS4 style clutch. An RS4 style clutch has pretty much giant pitch. Factory fuel lines. Good observation there from Pizza and Nitro. This is the factory fuel line color for Team Associated. We have the 15 engine. This one, as I said, needs a lot of work. The engine is seized. 2-speed is sick. We have center drive shaft. This was a time when the RS4, keep in mind, bros, the RS4 was belt drive. This came out. This is the 2nd gen model. But the 1st gen was basically similar. The chassis, not horrendous, not the worst ever. Very good access to the flywheel, so you can use the starter box on this. Ray Bowski, how are you, man? How you doing? Chassis is pretty straight. These are also the original wheels. The pipe seems to be in normal condition. How's the steering? Oh. Servo Saber is probably the softest I've ever seen. Probably kind of like our American political stance right now on illegals. Factory team. No, it's not factory team. Just regular pull start. I'm pretty sure it's locked up. Yeah, you can't spin it over. Usable handle. By the way, notice this. When I pick it up with one finger, look at this, guys. I'm picking it up with one finger. Pretty much awesome weight distribution. This is BMW level weight distribution. This is the M5 of RC. Awesome shocks as well. M5 of RC. 2 needle carbs. If you ever get a chance to find a Nitro TC3, do yourself a favor, get one. Get one. You're gonna be satisfied. These also kind of retain value fairly well. Okay, TC3 show and tell is over. Yeah, the motor is locked up. I mean, it's fixable. Pretty much everything is fixable, other than a bad political candidate. That's not fixable. Okay, you guys could see okay. Let's continue. Here we got pretty much nothing interesting. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Nitro MT2. I have a couple of these. These are fantastic. One of my personal recommendations, if you're ever looking for a Nitro MT, the T15 is not my favorite engine. I have never had good luck with them. They're just not my favorite. I don't like them. Look for the MT2. They have a larger fuel tank, and they have the G3.0 engine. You will hit close to about 47 miles per hour stock, by the way. We got the XTM Mammoth. We've done a couple of videos on these on the channel. Benjamin owns at least one of these. I'm going to say one because I don't want to say how many he owns because it's private information, guys. Private information. Whether it's 2, whether it's about 4.5, depending on how many parts he has, it matters. By the way, notice the stock speed. 52 miles per hour. Wow. 52 is impressive, don't you think? That's a lot of miles. Ben, you think we could hit 52 on this? We got to give it a shot. Oh, we got RC Nitro Flux. Thank you, man, for the channel donation. I appreciate it, bro. I think soon we're going to have to try to attempt to hit a 52. That's pretty impressive. 52 is actually not low. On my own Savage XL, I got 50. But that was really, really pushing it, dude. That was really pushing it. What? Okay, that's good. All right. Melissa over there looking for a movie for us later. You know, we got movie night going down tonight. Movie night. Only one weird thing is these gears are plastic. Like, why would they put plastic gears in a truck like this? It's actually a fairly light truck. But if you want to see a good detailed historical view on this, let me know. Secondhand RC, bro, I'm going to read your comment because it's something I know a little something about. Secondhand RC, new channel member, goes looking at getting an XTM XLB. For those of us that do not know what an XLB, look at that, sign language, baby. XLB is, that's the extra large buggy. Yo, why are my hands so dirty? Basically 1/7 scale. You know, I was close to getting it one day, but then I was very far. That's kind of like what happens. You could be closer, but then you could be very far. It's like the mountains. You could be dehydrated and die, and yet very close to a road. That ever happened to anyone? Almost happened. All right. The Traxxas Revo. Finally, the Traxxas Revo smashes the monster mold. I like how they wrote that. Then at the bottom it says, the revolution has begun. I will tell you, that is totally true, guys. That is totally true. I had this. And at the time, I will tell you, like a lot of the RC magazines, they weren't really loving it that much. Like in terms of racing, right? Traxxas didn't have like a real race segment. So they were like, well, what class does this go into? It runs like a buggy, but it looks like a monster truck. In reality, they were wrong, man. They were wrong. This was a bash king. This was a beast. This was revolutionary. Just because it didn't fit into a race class, I don't know, bros. That's kind of irrelevant. What do you think about that? In my opinion, that is honestly seriously irrelevant. Let's continue. the inside. I'm sure all of us have seen it, but maybe we'll get a little bit more information. By the way, one of the most, I remember in my own opinion, right? Like I'm just recollecting what I remember from the time period. The fact that it came with an included battery, to me at the time, it blew me away, man. It literally, today, it's like pathetic, right? It's pathetic because literally we don't even care about it. Batteries have gotten so cheap. But back then, oh my God, this was real big deal. I remember pre-Amazon shopping, alkaline batteries were kind of expensive. We were like running expensive Energizers. Duracell were trying to rape us at CVS. How you doing there, Keith Tolhurst? Happy to see you here, man. He goes, yo, Hybrid, ran the first tank through my Dynamite 28. How did it go, man? Is it good? I hope it's good. It's probably good. You're a genius, so you know it's like you're smarter than Elon Musk. By the way, guys, Elon Musk took reservations for the Tesla Roadster, and it still hasn't been out. Where did those people's money go? Why did they give him $46 million in compensation? I've never heard of that. All right, sickening. Radar Lightwave, how you doing? He goes, I've been wanting a Revo 3.3 for 20 years. Dude, I put a link to the Revo 3.3 in the description of this video. The very first link, you can get it. You can own it. You could be one with the Revo universe. All right? I'll even let you throw a banana peel at me, dude. Shane, how you doing, man? He goes, had 2 days of burning nitro with Oscar Quendo. We had the Arnold edition. Oh, dude, that is fun. That is fun. You guys, I know you're going to be coming out here in Staten Island soon. I hope to see you all soon. I'm going to buy a fresh memory card for all of us, okay? Fresh memory card. All right, let's continue. But for real, it might seem pathetic, but like this included battery pack and charger, at the time, to me, it literally seemed revolutionary. Literally did seem revolutionary. RC Nitro Flux goes, I'll have a Revo soon, bro. I hope you're able to get one. You have a lot of variety on your channel. More than me. More than me. More than me. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I'm always happy when, you know, many of my older viewers, well, you know, viewers throughout the years, I don't mean like older. You know, who cares about older? Have a lot of variety. It's like when you're a very good tutor, you eventually have nothing to do. It's sickening. Let's see how much it, is there any info on here on how much it cost? Price estimate. Wow, $500. You know, the brand new 3.3 is cheaper than this, and the new 3.3 is way better. We're talking significantly better. Light years. Like Buzz Lightyear level. Okay, here we have some, I mean, today, you know, this probably is not that interesting. We know all about this, but man, if you looked at this spread, this smorgasbord, if you would say, this charcuterie board, who even knows what that is? We're dudes. I don't know words like charcuterie, but yes, I do know it. You know why? Because it pays to know things, even if you don't subscribe to that level of attention. This was honestly revolutionary. The rocker arm suspension, push rod suspension. So the logic was, it protects the shocks. I remember my experiences with like the regular T-Max, the E-Max. You hit anything, and generally, right, like on an RS4 or something like that, you would get the shocks mounted on the suspension arms. On a truck, they're obviously enormous. High risk of bending shock shafts, which happened all the time. It happened, especially if you didn't have the titanium nitride reinforced shocks, or like that. Well, yeah, the titanium nitride shock shafts. You basically needed to have them. Top of the line truck right here. Small block rear exhaust engine. Awesome shocks. Everything was clean. Like this was a revolutionary setup, man. I will say. Today it doesn't seem that epic, but I'm gonna tell you, bros. You know, today every one of us, we removed the Opti drive, right? But I had it when it was brand new, and for me, the Opti drive never once malfunctioned. So back when Nitro's, you know, reverse was basically a very, very desirable feature, for some reason, everybody thought that you are just gonna, you know, you're gonna have like a brain fart and you're gonna hit reverse while moving forward. It wasn't that common. In my opinion, I have never done it. I don't know anybody that did it. And in fact, in the older T-Max, you couldn't even do it, right? But mine never malfunctions. It did take about like 2 years, and eventually I just removed it. But I did not remove it because it was malfunctioning. I removed it because it was a power drain. All right, let's continue. Oh, this guy's name is Brent Byers. Brent Byers. Wearing a classic 1990s jacket. Shirt appears to be Kirkland's signature. Kidding around. I don't know anything about that, really. Okay, next up. What do we got over here? Do they have any top speed? I'm just reading this myself right now. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just looking for the numbers. Okay, so they don't actually quote a top speed, but these hit about 40. They weren't that fast. Although, 40 is actually quick for a truck during this time period. How you doing, Harlem, NYC, man? Happy to see you here, man. Okay, next up, we got OFNAs. I have about 2 of these. Different models. One is a single speed, one is a 2-speed. I might wind up selling one. Gotta make way for some more sickening RC gang adventures. Never really seen these one in real life. People didn't really have them that much. All right, we got Losies. We got the mini stuff. I have Micro T. Tamiya TLT1. I actually had this back in the day. I think I wound up paying $50 for the kit, brand new. These were extremely unpopular. In my opinion, probably the least popular of the Tamiya gang division ever. Don't know why. It was actually kind of dope. Unfortunately, this was pre-YouTube days for me. I don't have any running footage of this. And I wound up using a Novak GTB system in there. Anybody knows what GTB stands for? It stands for Get to Bacon. I'm kidding around. It doesn't stand for that. I have no idea what it stands for. Oh my goodness. What do we have? A Chiquita in a bikini? This was advertising, bros. This is RC Mag advertising. They put bikinis and chicks together and RCs. It's funny they chose the MGT. Not a bad decision. Not a bad decision. I would have kind of stuck the Revo with her, though, to be honest with you. It's sickening. What's the advertising? MGT, this is the .21 price. $500. 500. Oh, they got more of her. Sickening. She's holding a radio. Oh, check this out. Proline racing shocks. These were called the Power Stroke shocks. Some of the best in the world. So the logic was, I think these were generally sold for a Tamiya Terra Crusher at the time in Traxxas models. The logic was you really didn't need 2 springs. You needed more dampening. So you notice the shock in the back, it's just a damper. That was the logic. It was a really, really good idea. Next up, TNX. Right there, we're just going to skip it. Here we got specifically engineered to be the most advanced monster truck ever created. I think that's true. Oh, this looks to be a Tearout. Is this a Tearout? Oh, it's an opener-upper. Check that out. You can open it up. Wow. I honestly remember looking at this spread when I was a kid. When I bought this thing brand new. I mean, come on, guys. When you look at a chassis like this, it makes you want a nice, juicy burger. But then you realize you might have bad cholesterol. But your only other option is veganism. And you say, give me the steak. How you doing there, Jay-Z for Days, man? Happy to see you here. We got SpongeBob. How are ya? Yeah, people would use these as posters, in fact. But for real, this is revolutionary. You got twin steering servos, which back then, literally, I think only the LST had. Only the LST. You got an included battery pack. You got a chassis that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger might have designed it. Right? And not Arnold Schwarzenegger in Kindergarten Cop. We're talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger in that movie Mars. The one where he was an agent and Mars. That was the good one, not the other one. Notice 2.5R, one of the best engines, I think, in my opinion. Let's close her up. XTM X Factor 2, beyond sickening. Don't have one. Need to get one. Total recall, that's right, from John Hensley. Total recall. It's not a tumor. That's what he said. Get in the car. Get to the chopper. What else does he say? Well, he says a lot of stuff. Okay, let's roll. There's chick wearing glasses here. No news there. Chicks wear glasses all the time. Really not that unique. You know, guys wear glasses. Chicks wear glasses. Here, chick wearing a hat. Pretty common. She's posing with the XTM Mammoth. Wow. Look at that, bros. XTM Mammoth. $400. Dude, you're telling me the Mammoth was $100 cheaper than the Revo? It's surprising XTM really never made it more to the mainstream. It's honestly really, really surprising because on paper, their spec blew pretty much any RC out of the water, in my opinion. What you all think? I think so. Next up, electric. Oh, here we go. The Chiquita with, she's with the electric bike. She's not cool enough to be next to a Nitro bike, to be honest with you. Definitely not. Savage 25. The King of Kings. The Triple H of wrestling. Looking hot. This chassis is still super drivable today. Oh, we got that optional Savage reverse module. I'm getting closer on it. Savage reverse module. I think I have, yeah, I have this in probably 2 Savages that I own. And it's super reliable. Super reliable. They're calling it the #1 Savage hop-up. Sickening. Penguin, how are you, man? Off the buggies. We've all seen that before. Kyosho Inferno. I think Inferno is a Hollywood movie, isn't it? Inferno? Might be an Inferno. Pretty dope. Not going to talk much about it. Wow, $800. 800. Thunder Tiger EK4S2. This is the one in the background of my videos, bros. 0.70 engine. 0.70. That's right. Lotus 420 here. Dante's Inferno. That's right. We're going to have to run this one day. I just got to order the proper fuel for it. This one's close to like very high oil content and low nitro content. Basically a ringed helicopter engine in this. 0.70. Look at the giant engine. Cooling head. 0.70. All right, we're going to do a couple more page flips. Not going to be here long today, guys. Had a long day of RC myself. Got to rest up. Oh, are we going to find the XLB? No, there's no XLB here. Oh, I have this. The Nitro Accelerator. It's actually right over there. I'm looking at it right now. My face is looking at it. Oscar Quendago sickening EK4. We got to get the EK4 gang going, dude. I started already. So I have this Nitro Accelerator. I had a little bit of an issue with it the other day, but basically have it. XTM Exterminator, which is the buggy. I have the newer generation of this. This is the Mammoth. They claim 52 with a stock engine. Tested. Sickening. I mean, look at that. They're claiming in Extreme RC magazine the Accelerator hit 50. How much did I hit? I don't remember. But But that's actually significantly fast for a .18. Well, I mean, Nitro Rustler's fast too, but this is a better engine overall, in my opinion. JZ 4 days. Bro, you want to see my accelerator? What's going on with it right now? I have a little bit of a problem. I would show it to you, but it's down right now. So let's keep the accelerator out of this. Dude, am I looking at what I think I'm looking at? It's a HPI RS4 Pro4. I'm sorry, guys. This is not a Nitro. This is an electric. Yep. I know. You were thinking we're going to see a sickening HPI Nitro, but no, it's an electric. $299. These were kits. Basically carpet racing type of stuff. Oh, we got the history of the HPI Pro Series. So basically when they call anything Pro, there's no Nitro. I had the Pro 3 right over there, which is a pan-style chassis. Chassis. Did I say chassis? Don't ever say chassis. Oh, wow. Works Racing Clutch. I had a little bit of an experience with the Works Racing Clutch today. In fact, I do have one Nitro with this Works Racing Clutch. It is significantly impressive. And Works engines as well. So the way they work, you have a flywheel, 4 pins, 4, well, parts of the clutch that slide out. They're under tension. And that's the Works Racing Clutch. It's a very, very good clutch. Italian Racing Tires. Really makes a lot of good stuff. What's this over here? Works Racing Pico Blend. This looks like some kind of nitro fuel they were advertising. I wonder what that would be like. Yo, Melissa, get me one of those engines over there on the side. By the Duratrax. You know, there's a Works Racing engine. Get me one of those engines, please. You guys want to see a Works Racing engine? The open one. Give me the open Works Racing engine. Yeah, bring it. You guys want to see a Works engine or what? Works B6. This is one of their newer models. This one is actually brand new. There are some higher models, like team engines, but this is a beyond impressive engine. Yep, big Cashola. How you doing there, Eric and Matthew? Happy to see you here, man. JZ 4 days. This might wind up going into the RC8 kit. Oh yeah. It's fresh in there. Never ran. Juicy. All right. Works B6. Turbo plug. These are .21 engines, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Just .21. But let's return to sender. What's up, Noodles Racing, man? Happy to see you. Welcome back. Busy with the kitchen. Reno. Dude, I'm sorry. I got Revo on my brain. Sorry, man. I mispronounced what you said. I got Revo on my brains, you know. Okay, let's continue. That's Works. Top of line stuff. Oh, we got some Works Racing over here. But this is Pico. Why are they advertising Pico engines? I want to see Works engines. Did they have some kind of association with Pico? I was not invited to that party. You guys invited that party? I didn't go to that party at all. We got the off the page with the Hyper7. And yes, I do have the Pro, Hyper7 Pro. I do own it. Needs a little bit of work though. All right, let's continue. GS Racing Storm Unlimited. Never come across one of these. Basically a truggy. Yeah, there you go. It's a truggy. Not far off from a Offna, I would say. No, actually kind of looks like an XTM maybe design, maybe an Offna Pirate design. But I've never come across any of these. I do have AGS Racing 18 engine, though, which is similar to, well, like an SH18. Tearout Nitro Evader. Notice OS logo. If you ever get a chance to get one of these, they're not as bad as, well, they're not as bad as they look. Pretty, oh my God, send Genesis. All right, guys, I'm not going to be here for much longer. I got to prepare myself for a burger and bed and Nitro tomorrow. So, Revo anniversary. I'm going to close this one up. If you guys want, I will give this pink one a flip of the page. You want a flip of the page or what? So I'm not going to be here too long. Promise, Melissa, not going to do more than like an hour of a stream today. We had a long day, but it was worth it. So when you open it up, you got ads for the Losies Pro Moto. You got the new metal wheels, although the stock wheels are pretty adequate. It's just a money grab right there. Tires are pretty dope. By the way, if you want the Losies Pro Moto, I put a link in the description of this video. Freaking get it. It's really good. Notice how fast I'm talking. That's because I really like it. Blah, blah. Waste of space over here. We got old stuff. Don't even know what to call it. It's old. Kidding around. It's not old. Waste of space again right here. It's beyond waste of space. This is double waste of space. This is space that's wasted. How many more ways could I say waste of space is the question, though. Oh, we got a digger. This is for RC Adventure. It's pretty cool. It's a really little one. This is a really little one, bro. It's the size of a mini quarter. It's probably electric. I mean, I don't know what's so exciting about this. We got Tamiyas. You've seen a Tamiya. You've seen them all. And yes, guys, let's not forget, happy birthday to Sandy. He's turning 2 tomorrow. Let's hope his behavior improves. I told him he's on a 3-year test run. By 3, you have to do multiplication tables. Okay, I somehow don't see him passing. Electrics don't care about that. Bodbuster, it's literally old electric stuff. All right, that's very boring. I don't care about that. All right, my dudes. I think we're gonna call it a day right here. Probably tomorrow, I will more than likely run the green T-Max right over here because this thing just reliable, man. It's reliable. Parts are cheap. It runs good. It's solid. Well, bros, that's it. Let's all have a good night. Stay real. Don't troll behind people's backs. Remember that. Don't do that. All right, my dudes, that's about it. I'm going to call it a day. Let's all stay positive, real positive, and real ethical. Good night.